Who's going to get payback? We will find out tonight. Welcome back, guys, to the Wwe 2K22 SmackDown GM mode. We're at the pay-per-view, the second pay-per-view of the series. It's WWE Payback. We're in week 10, Phoenix, Arizona. We've got a big card lined up for tonight. 2 title matches as well. Really hoping that we can outperform Raw here and close in the fan ratings. We beat them last week. We closed the gap narrowly. It was a small win, but it was a win that we needed. And if we can keep getting small wins, then we'll claw in Raw, and sooner or rather than later, we'll be in a position where we can strike. Now, the gap at the moment isn't massive. We're only about, what, 35... We're not even 60,000 behind, so we're doing okay. But I'm hoping after a Payback we'll be even less than that. If we can try and get the gap down to under 50 by the end of Payback, I would be delighted with that. In terms of the budget, we're actually doing really well. Our budget is going through the roof at the moment. You can see Raw spent quite a lot of money between week 8 and week 9 because they didn't really profit much. So not too sure what they were doing there, but we'll worry about our money. And we'll let Stephanie McMahon, the billion-dollar princess, worry about her money. But with that said, we're going to get straight into the show. I was looking at the roster, potentially signing free agents, potentially signing legends, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to worry about the pay-per-view. So everything is booked, everything is ready. Let's get into it. We've got 4 matches, 3 segments, and let's do it. What's the total cost? 148,000. So, yeah. This is not cheap. All these show logistics add up, and you can tell there that in the cost of the show, man, it's pretty insane. But we do have the money. We've got a good budget, so we can afford to go and do this. And I also expect this pay-per-view to generate money as well. So we should make most, if not all, of that back. But let's get into the show. Let's do this. Let's go. Payback. Who's going to get it? Let's find out. Opening match. We're kicking off with a tables match. It's going to be the Alpha Academy taking on Drew McIntyre and Jeff Hardy. So Otis and Drew have been involved in a rivalry now for quite a while. They've been going at it for the best part of 2 months, and it might come to an end here tonight. Who knows? Can these two settle their differences in this tag match? We're about to find out. I think we'll place Jeff Hardy in this tables match. Jeff Hardy, kind of the odd man out here, but I guess Drew McIntyre needed a partner. I would have probably done it 2-on-1, but unfortunately in this game you can't. So you have to make it a tag match, and that's exactly what we're doing then. So we're sticking in Jeff Hardy, and who knows, maybe Jeff Hardy and McIntyre can be a team in the future. Maybe they'll be a well-worked unit. But then again, there is no tag titles to go after, so, you know, kind of sucks that from that perspective. And it looks like even Chad Gable and Otis, they're not even making their tag entrance. I guess you can't do tag entrances in GM mode. That just seems really lame in my opinion. No tag belts, no tag entrances. Why did they get this so horribly wrong? Honestly, I don't get it. Surely Otis and Gable coming together wouldn't have done any harm. But here, nah, the game can't allow that, I guess. There he is, the guy with no neck. He's got no neck, but he's got about 20 million chins to make up for it. So here he comes, the big man Otis. Otis still wanting to pick up a win over Drew McIntyre. Will he get it tonight? He lost it WrestleMania Backlash. He won't want to lose tonight. Tables match. Does that give Otis a benefit? Does not needing to pin Drew McIntyre benefit the Alpha Academy tonight? Not too sure it might. Here he is, Drew McIntyre. And he's got his sword in hand. Who knows, if we have a Braveheart too, perhaps this guy could play. Who knows, maybe he could play William Wallace. Will he play the role of William Wallace tonight? Will he slay Otis here in this opening table match? Here he comes, Drew McIntyre, on his way to the ring. Probably wants to put this Otis stuff behind him. Set his sights on the Universal title. A title at the moment that is held by Roman Reigns. At least for now, Roman Reigns taking on Samoa Joe later tonight. Well, Roman Reigns' reign, no pun intended, as a Universal Champion end tonight, or can Roman Reigns pull one out the bag? Who knows, but regardless who wins, I'm sure this man, Drew McIntyre, will be looking for a title shot. And there's Jeff Hardy. Drew McIntyre, if he's a Scottish warrior, what does that make Jeff Hardy? The drugged up warrior, the face paint warrior, the meth warrior, the I'm at my fucking heat warrior. You tell me. Junkie warrior Jeff. Junkie Jeff then make his way to the ring. A win here tonight for Jeff would surely also put him in a good position for a potential title shot. This will be Tornado. I'm assuming this will be Tornado Tag. Both sets of teams in the ring here. First person, is it elimination or is it first person to go through a table? We don't know. I'm assuming it will be first person to go through a table. I don't think it's elimination. Jeff counters out that double underhand. Oh my god, McIntyre just gets thrown at the ring. Otis here, wasting no time taking it to McIntyre. Jeff and Gable in the ring competing. Neckbreaker by Jeff Hardy on Gable. And now Gable gets thrown over the top. Gable fires back a punch, and Jeff with a big insecurity sends Gable down. Jeff Hardy running clothesline, and he didn't really connect. Gable just about doing enough there to get out the way. There was two tables and now they're both gone, so not too sure what's happened to them. Oh, and Gable with a takedown spear. Meanwhile, the other corner, we've got McIntyre and Otis just brawling. There's weapons there, there's chairs there, will any of them get brought into play? McIntyre's head just gets brought into play. It crashes off that steel ring post. There's Gable beating up Jeff. Gable going for a powerbomb on the outside. Oh, and he powerbombs him into the steel ring post. Jesus, what a manoeuvre. I'll tell you what, Jeff and Drew are in trouble here. Jeff and Drew are getting absolutely battered at the moment. Jeff though running insecurity on Gable. And a big clothesline on Gable. And Drew's pulled at a table. Jeff from behind attacks Otis. What's Jeff going for? Holy shit, Jeff with a power bomb on Otis. Oh, I didn't think we would see that. Didn't think we would see that. Massive power bomb. Jeff Hardy, Hurricane Runner on Otis. Fires him onto the table. Gable gets thrown over the top there by McIntyre. And Jeff's trying to set the table up, but Otis not having it. What's Jeff going for here? Twists it. Oh, he gets power slammed. He's taking out the game. Otis now grabbing Jeff by the head and just launching him into the mat. Jeff then fired into the corner. Jeff fires back though. Jeff going for the twist of fate, and he nails it. He nails it, and Jeff could be about to put Otis away here. Jeff on the top rope. Oh no, did we do it wrong? I was trying to go for the did we fuck up the swanton? I think we did. Jeff now trying to go for the swanton. I think he's too far away. Hits a big splash instead. And that takes Otis out the game. Jeff now still continuing to fight here with Gable. Jeff then with a double drop kick on Gable. Jeff trying to. Can we get to the ropes here? Can we get to the top rope? We're getting blocked. Oh, and again Jeff Hardy hit the wrong button. That's why we didn't do the swanton. In a few days since I played, got the button wrong. Jeff gets tossed over the top rope, and Gable just drops him throat first across that top rope. And Otis could be in trouble here. Drew is going to maybe try and put Otis away. Has he got him? I think he has. Powerbomb. And that is it. Drew McIntyre with a big powerbomb to Otis through the table. And it's a big win for Drew and Jeff Hardy. Gable was beginning to take control, but before he could maybe do anything to Jeff, it was Drew McIntyre that put Otis through the table with a powerbomb, and it results in a good match, 3-star match. You know what? That's not bad. For an opener, it's not bad. We'll take that. Probably would have liked it to be a bit better, but we'll take that. 3 stars. Jeff and McIntyre are your winners. Up next, I've got a Sheamus promo. Cell promo. Looks like Promo Effect has put Sheamus' popularity up by 1. And now is Candice LeRae versus Nia Jax here. These two have got into a bit of a feud lately, and we're going to see how it plays out. I think I'll go as Nia Jax. And yeah, this should be an interesting match. Whoever wins this, obviously with a big pay-per-view win, will probably feel like they should be the next woman to get a shot at the women's title. And they very well could be. I mean, let's be real. Whoever wins this could indeed get a title shot. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. As for now, I mean, the main thing is for both of them to win, and they can worry about a potential title shot later down the line. And here she comes, Candice LeRae. The Poison Pixie. Nice name, I guess. I think Candice LeRae has had success in recent weeks, so not too sure what her win-loss record is, but I'm pretty sure she's been doing alright for herself. Now it's Nia Jax, Nia Snacks, all 500 pounds there, about to make her way to the ring, and here she comes. I'm not like most girls. When I go to McDonald's, I order 10 Big Macs. I think that would those lyrics would be much better in the Nia Jax theme song. But Irresistible Force versus the Poisonous Pixie. There we go, Nia Jax in, waiting for her match, waiting patiently to get her hands on Candice LeRae. And let's go, the referee rings for the bell. Candice comes out, ducks underneath, and Nia Jax just too strong. Candice having to use her speed here to try and avoid the bigger woman. Then just smashes her head off the back of the canvas there. Nia Jax struggling to connect with anything here. And Candace with a huge manoeuvre. Just planted Nia Jax on her head.
Then you have Candace LeRae, someone who went from being the type of competitor praised for her enduring spirit to now someone who stabs friends in the back to get ahead.
Big neck breaker. Stomping to the arm of Nia. Candace now going to the top rope. Oh, she moves out the way. Candace crashes and burns. I thought that was perhaps going to open things up there, but no, Nia Jax still on the receiving end of a beating. Candace going for, what's she going for? Looks like Stratisfaction if you ask me. Candace pulling a springboard. Oh, Jesus Christ, springboard moonsault. Candace LeRae pulling stuff out of Trish Stratus' book. Candace hitting Nia Jax with everything here. Oh, and Nia gets the knees up and can that finally get Nia a bit of momentum going. And a big boot just takes Candace LeRae down. Irish whip into the corner. Big splash. That'll slow you down. 100%. Referee goes to the cover. Candace kicks out at 1. Nia Jax, she's set off here. A couple of stomps. And a big leg drop. Holy crap. Nia Jax now just stomping away here at her downed opponent. Went for another leg drop and Candace moves out of the way. Can't take too many of those. You'll die, you'll get squished. Candace goes downstairs. Hits a neck breaker. But, I mean, look at it straight away. Nia gets straight back up. Candace, what's she going for here? Sharpshooter, perhaps? No. It's... What the fuck do you call this? Oh my god, she just plants Nia Jax's head into the mat. Candace now beginning to take control of this one. She's going to look in a submission, but the ropes come to Nia Jax's rescue. Candace here started this match really good. This time, kick to the midsection, hits a DD, a neck breaker. Can she get a cover again? She's going to go to the top rope. What's Candace got in store now? What move she's going to try and hit? She's calling for Nia Jax to get up. Don't know if this is a good idea. Oh no, okay. Nia Jax moves out the way. That could be crucial. Oh, it just runs into her like a fucking train. Went for the big boot. And Nia flies over the top rope. And Nia gets dropped to the outside. Nia then slowly crawling, trying to make her way back up. Back into the ring she goes. And where's Candace going now? Another Irish whip into the ring apron, and again Nia Jax gets caught up in the... Where's Candace going? Top rope manoeuvre. Oh, and she went for a drop kick, she missed. And Candace now is in trouble. Nia Jax got her in some sort of torture rack manoeuvre. But Candace somehow escaping it, trying to get out. She does. Again, Candace. Oh, she went for the DDT. Nia Jax fighting out of it. Nia Jax again trying to sunset flip into a power bomb from Candace. Now she's grabbing that big leg. Looks like a fucking tree trunk. Looks like 10 trees stuck together. Neck breaker now. And Nia taking an absolute beating here, but can Candace LeRae capitalise? She needs to get her in the ring. No good beating her up on the outside. You need to get her in the ring if you're going to win this. It's another submission now by Candace LeRae. And Nia Jax tapping, but it won't count. It's on the outside. Like I said, you need to get her in the ring, but Candace LeRae just not doing that. Continuing to beat up Nia Jax here. Oh, she went for the knee drop. She missed. Oh, Nia Jax goes into the steel steps. Snapmare, Candace again launches over the back of Nia Jax, working on that neck area. That head, that neck, trying to just continuously attack it. What's Nia doing here? Trying to get back to her feet, just gets her face slammed on the outside. Nia though, can she finally do something? No, she can't. It's Candice LeRae again in control. And Candice LeRae again, where dropped her down. Hit a knee to the face. Nia Jax is getting dismantled on the outside. She needs to get in the ring. She needs to do something.
She's taking this outside. This one cannot be lost by count out. Kick to the gut.
Another knee, it's like a code breaker like maneuver for Candice LeRae, but again, this attack just, it's a brutal attack, but it's on the outside. She needs to get her inside. She needs to get her in the ring. Nia Jax finally fights back. Tosses Candice LeRae into the ring steps. Oh, and just slams her. What's she going for here? Big power bomb on the outside. Can we get her into the ring? For some reason we can't seem to get her in here. Candice fighting back. Nobody wants to get in the ring. And into steel steps again. There we go. Tasting that steel for the 20th time this evening. Right, let's see if we can get in the ring. Come on, let's do it. Oh fucking hell, Nia Jax top rope. This is not good. Oh, she missed it. I don't know what she went for, but certainly did not connect. Candice LeRae. Oh, it's a running, like a reverse DDT. But now she locks in her submission, and that could do it. That could put her away. And Candice LeRae taps out Nia Jax. Wow. What a performance. What a win. Didn't see that one coming. Certainly did not think that was going to happen there, but what a win for Candice LeRae. The poisonous pixie has done it. She has slayed the giant. The giant slayer. Massive win against a massive opponent. And it was a good match. 3 stars, that's what you like to see. So far we've kicked off with 2 3-star matches. So far so good. Up next we've got Rey Mysterio getting called out by Seth Rollins. Their rivalry has grown to level 4. Promo rating was excellent. It looks like this rivalry is set to come to an end. Probably will come to an end at the next pay-per-view. I think you can only end rivalries at pay-per-views, so that's a bit unfortunate. But here we go. Up next, it's Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns. Oh, what a match this is going to be. I'm actually... you know what? I think I might just... no, I'll play it. I'll go Roman Reigns. We'll see if we can... Or do it. You know what? I'm actually thinking I might just watch the match. No, we'll go Roman Reigns. I don't like Joe, so we'll try our best to keep the belt off him. Can we defeat Samoa Joe in this battle of the Samoans? I'm hoping so. I mean, if Samoa Joe wins the belt, I'm afraid he might sell it for like, you know, $100 and then go and buy himself a couple of cheeseburgers with it. So we need to win this match to keep the prestige of this Universal title. We cannot allow Joe to leave Arizona with the belt. Joe, down. Let's see what Joe's got up his sleeves tonight. He's got that towel wrapped around his head, but it doesn't look like he's been working it. Unless he's been working it at some fast food restaurant, then maybe he has been, but you see the shirt says night-night. While Roman Reigns go night-night. If Samoa Joe locks in the Kikita clutch, it may well be the end of the night for Roman Reigns and the end of his Universal title reign. That's what Joe wants to make happen. Joe desperate to try and take the belt off Roman Reigns, something that nobody has been able to do.
Protecting his Samoan family legacy on top of the food chain.
Joe already had a chance. He tapped out. I guess you could argue he's lucky to get another shot. Kane's had a chance at taking this Universal title away from Roman Reigns, and he couldn't do it either. So Roman Reigns will be mega confident going into this. He knows he's already beat Samoa Joe once. He probably knows he can beat Samoa Joe again. Big question is, can Samoa Joe beat Roman Reigns? Can Samoa Joe lock in the Kikita clutch and make this man tap out? Can he make this man say, I quit? Can he pin this man's shoulders to the mat for 3 seconds? We don't know. This match might tell us the answer to that, but as of right now, we do not know. We haven't seen it, but what we do know is Roman Reigns can make Samoa Joe tap out to the guillotine. That we do know because we've seen it. We've seen it last month at WrestleMania Backlash, and who knows, we might be seeing it again come the end of this match, probably in about 10-15 minutes time. That's why Roman Reigns is confident. That's why he's got the swagger. He knows he's beaten Samoa Joe, and that's what he wants to do right here at Payback. But Samoa Joe will want exactly what this pay-per-view name suggests. He will want payback. He will want to get his revenge. He will want to defeat Roman Reigns and take that Universal Championship away from Roman. There he is, Samoa Joe, giving the thumbs up to the crowd here tonight. Joe will have the crowd behind him. Joe definitely a fan favourite. I would not say the same for Roman Reigns, but I don't think he really cares about being liked by the fans. I think the only thing he cares about is that big blue belt he is currently lifting into the air. He's giving it to the ref. Will the ref be giving him it back though? That's it there. That's what it's all about. That title. That big blue belt. Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, both ready. Samoa Joe ducks a big Superman punch there from Reigns, and he takes him down with I don't even know what you want to call that, but it was a good manoeuvre from Samoa Joe. Just like a sidewalk slam. Inverted sidewalk slam, and Samoa Joe straight away working on the arm. Working on the limbs here for Roman Reigns, and he's taking down Reigns here. Reigns back up though, going for a strike. Reigns with some big strikes of his own. Irish whip, Samoa Joe, and both men collide in the middle of the ring. Reigns with a knee, and then a big headbutt. Irish whip into the corner. Reigns with a big clothesline on Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe then needs to try and find the response. Back into the corner he goes. Oh, he hits an elbow though. That'll slow Reigns down, but Reigns Straight back at Joe. Joe ducks underneath. Joe, what's he going for here? Oh, he slams him again. Over the head, over the top of the head. Slam from Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe going the top rope here. But I think Roman Reigns just managed to get away. And it's a big clothesline. Oh, and a big boot from behind. A big pump kick-like maneuver. Sends Joe down. Joe again with a knee. Joe with big slaps. Holy shit, that was massive for Samoa Joe. He almost took Roman Reigns out his boots. Oh, and Joe ducks the clothesline. Shot to the back of Reigns. Oh, and he hits a big backbreaker on Roman. Then a big boot from Samoa Joe. And oh, he went for a knee off the middle rope. But a big chop there, a big chop, and Roman Reigns needs to find something. Now he's got like a, you know what you'd call this, a rear naked chin kind of like maneuver. Samoa Joe battling out. Oh, Roman Reigns went for a big boot. Samoa Joe release suplex. Taz would have been proud of that one. And now Roman Reigns pounding away. Getting pounded, should I say, by Samoa Joe. Joe then snapmare. Chop to the back. Boot to the midsection. And Joe could be about to put Roman Reigns away here. Oh, a big elbow for Reigns, and a big boot from Reigns. A big boot on Samoa Joe. Now Reigns calling for Samoa to get up. And a big clothesline off the top. A big clothesline off the top, and Roman Reigns could be about to put him away here. Going for the spear. No, he didn't connect. Another big boot. This time, can he hit the spear? Samoa Joe trying to get to his feet. A massive spear on Samoa. That was a Samoan size spear. And Roman Reigns going to go for the cover. Oh, and Samoa Joe kicks out. Reigns can't believe it. Reigns cannot believe it. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, both men collide in the middle of the ring. Samoa Joe, he's locked in the cookie eater clutch. He's got it locked in. He's got it locked in. Reigns needs to try and get out of this. Reigns though breaking the hold, escaping, and hits a headbutt. And then, oh, and he counters it straight into the guillotine. Reigns is so close to getting Joe to tap. So fucking close here, but Joe fighting his way out. Fighting his way out, Roman Reigns, and just momentarily getting him off him, and I think he's going to set up the spear again. Can he put him away this time with another spear? No, fucking eats a knee to the chin. A knee to the chin. Roman Reigns gets German suplex right out his boots. He's back up though. It goes for a clothesline. Samoa Joe sitting up here. Oh, fucking hell, Samoa Joe killing Roman Reigns at the moment. Now where's Joe going? Joe going to the top. Reigns avoiding. Oh, and he hits a massive clothesline. And a big clubbing blow to the back. And another one. And Reigns again locks in this chin. Reverse chin hold. He's trying to get Joe to tap, but Joe refusing. And where's Reigns going now? Top rope. Maybe going for a splash. No, he hits an elbow. An elbow on Samoa Joe into the cover. Oh, and Joe kicks out again. This time Reigns looking to put Joe away though. With the spear. And this time he does nail it. This time he connects. And Reigns now looking as if he could be moments away here. He could be about to put him away. Oh, and a big strike. A big strike that just sent a big European uppercut that sent Samoa Joe down. Oh, Reigns went for the guillotine again. Joe counters with kicks to the leg. Atomic drop. Joe off the ropes. Joe with a big boot. Then a senton. And Reigns in trouble. In big trouble. But oh, a big elbow. Reigns with a counter. And Reigns with a knee. Oh, he went for the guillotine again, and Samoa Joe counters it. More kicks to the leg. But this time he locks it in. And I don't think he's going to give it this time. Surely not. Samoa Joe, he's stuck in the middle of the ring, and no, he taps. Roman Reigns makes Samoa Joe tap. Roman Reigns is the winner. And what a match that was. Back and forth. I thought for a moment Samoa Joe was going to win. Thankfully, for Roman Reigns' sake, he didn't. He kept countering Samoa Joe's attempts to put him away, and then finally Roman Reigns did manage to lock in the guillotine. And that was all she wrote for Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe could not prevent himself from tapping out at the second consecutive pay-per-view. And that is back-to-back pay-per-views now, where I think Roman Reigns has finally proved that he is the #1 Samoan. He defeats Samoa Joe in an amazing match, 4-star match. The rivalry grows to level 2, but I think the rivalry is probably going to be over. I don't think there's any need for Reigns and Samoa Joe to continue this rivalry, this feud. I'd say it's done. I'd say Roman Reigns has proven back-to-back pay-per-views by tapping out Samoa Joe that he is the better Samoan, and that it's time to move on now and find a fresh challenger for Roman Reigns. But we've got a couple more things to go through. This show not over at all. Not yet. We've got Carmella up next. Cuts an excellent promo. Her popularity goes up by 6. That's pretty phenomenal. We will take that. And then in the main event, it's going to be Sasha Banks versus Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship. Let's do this. We'll play as Sasha because I fucking hate Charlotte. That's a good enough reason, I think, to play as Sasha Banks and try and take the belt away from Mrs. Flair. Can we do it, though? We will find out. It's not going to be easy, but nothing's easy in life, so we welcome the challenge. We've had one successful title retainment tonight. Will we get 2? Or will we be crowning a new champion in tonight's main event? Also, this is an Extreme Rules match, so things could get very extreme. Things could get... things could go hard here. Sasha Banks, similarly to Samoa Joe, though, did have a title shot against Charlotte at WrestleMania Backlash in the first pay-per-view of this series. And she was unsuccessful in that one, so could consider herself fortunate to get another shot tonight. But just like Joe, you have to feel if Sasha Banks doesn't win tonight, if Sasha Banks is not crowned the new champion, then that is surely her opportunity gone. She is surely done in terms of competing for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So, yeah. Absolute massive night here for Sasha Banks. Massive match for Sasha Banks. wins, and then obviously she's the new champion, but loses, and it's back to the end of the line she goes.
You know, the WWE Universe, at least many in it, believe that she's been handed title opportunities in main events. Well, many of those same doubters.
Will Sasha be bowing down tonight, or will she be lifting the title above her head?
FLAIR, this is the queen. This is the opportunity. So, Byron, from your parents' basement, what do you feel about Charlotte Flair? First of all, I moved out last week, Michael. And second of all,
Extreme Rules, who does that favour? Does it favour Sasha Banks? Does it favour Charlotte Flair? I think it might favour Sasha Banks, but I wouldn't bet my life on it.
got an amazing rope. Saxton, how have you not learned by now? You need to open the ropes for the queen. Corey, haven't you heard? I'm no longer on rope duty. I didn't get that memo.
We've already seen one person go through a table tonight. It's very possible we could see another one go through a table in this match. Extreme Rules, all sorts of weapons will be used, maybe including tables. That's what it's all about, that title right there. That one that Charlotte has over her shoulder.
Boston, Massachusetts. Sasha
Sasha Banks looking very pleased with herself.
from the Queen City, the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Will she be looking pleased with herself though when this night's finished? Will she be leaving with that?
Anticipation building to see who will leave tonight as SmackDown Women's Champion.
This is it then. Title lofted into the air. Say Charlotte on it right now. What will it say on it though? And after this night is over. We'll go, the bell's rung. And here we go. Sasha straight away kick downstairs to Flair, then a slap. Maybe Sasha not looking to wrestle here tonight, looking to maybe just, you know, start brawling, start fighting, start getting extreme. Sasha eats a knee there from Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair gets back in the ring. Oh, and Sasha went for a spinning roundhouse forearm, but again Sasha countered by Charlotte Flair. And this time she gets stuck on the ropes. And it's a spring. It's a spring suplex. Using the top rope there as momentum to get the boss over. And Sasha now stomping away. Oh, but no, big slap there. Sasha Banks no lying down. Okay, Sasha, we just cannot seem to get Charlotte out the ring here. Charlotte fighting for her life, and then hits a backbreaker. Inverted backbreaker on the boss. Now takes the leg. Working on the leg now, Banks. Now working on the arm. Working on every single body part here. Now the neck. Sasha now not in a good position. Needs to quickly get out of this. Oh, and it eats a big boot. Head scissors now from Charlotte. And it looks like she could be about to try and put Sasha Banks away here. But no, Sasha Banks with a counter and a big clothesline. Sasha going to the top. And that's a Hurricane Rana on Charlotte Flair. Big manoeuvre there. Don't quite know what we were going for there, but we will see. Trying a baseball bat. We've picked up a baseball bat. But not again, Charlotte just Goes straight to the leg. Big clothesline, perhaps a big forearm. Running neck breaker from Mrs. Wwe. Again, working on the arm of Banks, and another head scissors here. We're trying to get weapons involved, and Charlotte is just trying to out wrestle us. So seems to be working for her though at the moment. And into the ring we get sent, and now Sasha Banks could be in trouble. Well, she rolls out the way. Went for a clothesline. Missed. Oh no, and a shot to the back. Rolls through though. Missed again. Trying to avoid. No, and she gets hit over the head, and this time she falls to the side. Bad landing. Game we've rolled out the way. Went for another clothesline, but we've not connected. And Charlotte with another neck breaker. Slowing the pace down. Taking control. And again, that baseball bat coming into play, but we've rolled it the way. Again, we cannot seem to hit anything here. What are we doing? Like big flying forearm. Top rope maneuver. Oh, double axe handle, right. Big kick. And a neck breaker on the outside right. We go, oh no, we went for the signature, and again it's countered. We can't seem to create anything here. Right, we're back on our feet at the moment. Charlotte going for another neck breaker. And a knee to the throat, trying to maybe stop that oxygen, stop the breathing. Right, running neck breaker. We hit a neck breaker of our own. That buys us a bit of time here.
And it looks like she wants to take this match outside. Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
What can we get now? We've got a table. We've got that table looks fucking massive though. How big is that table? A Russian leg sweep on the outside. And again, Charlotte working the arm. Suplex on the outside. We need to try and get back in the ring, or try and escape Charlotte, or just try and get away from her taking us down. Again, working the legs, working every single body part. I mean, Sasha Banks is fucked at the moment. I mean, the whole thing is like amber or red. It's not looking good for the challenger. Can we do anything? Charlotte going back into the ring. Don't know exactly why she's doing that. Big strike from behind. And a face buster on the table. Sasha Banks then face first into that table, and again, this time Charlotte with a head scissors takedown. Sasha trying to get her way out of this. Just about. Spins around, spins out of it. And again, it's Charlotte with another neck breaker on the outside. Oh, and it's face first into the ring post. Now, oh my god, we go into the steel steps. Can we create anything here? We need to create something. We need to get out of this. Charlotte looks like she was going to go for a weapon, and she is. What will be her weapon of choice? It's a steel chair. We've rolled it the way. We've managed to avoid it. We needed to avoid it. A big boot. And now we've got the steel chair. Oh no, we tried to connect over the head. Big chair shot, but it wasn't to be. And it's Charlotte again with a suplex on the outside. Chairs brought into play. There's a table brought into play. There's a baseball bat in the ring. There's a knee dropped across the head. The forehead of Sasha Banks. Can we do anything? Can we go to this? Doesn't look like we've just been tossed in the ring here. And now it's Charlotte bringing that chair. She's bringing that chair in. And she's placing it. She's placing it into the corner. But Sasha here, big overhaul chop. Oh no, went for a running knee. Charlotte with a counter. Went for a clothesline. Completely missed, didn't connect. Was downstairs with the kick to the knee. Fights her way out of that. Counters it. Irish whip into the corner, into the chair. Into the chair goes Charlotte Flair. Flair to the chair. Top rope now. Sasha Banks looking to maybe put away. Oh, went for the Guerrero frog splash. Signs of Eddie Guerrero, but it wasn't to be. Charlotte Flair could be about to hit natural selection, and she does. She nails it. And that is it. That is it all over. Charlotte Flair retains the belt. Again, may I add. Again, this time with natural selection. Sasha Banks went head first into this. Well, no. Charlotte Flair went head first into the steel chair. Banks tried to capitalise with the frog splash, trying to pay homage to Eddie Guerrero. It worked for Eddie Guerrero, especially when he won the belt off Brock Lesnar. It didn't win for Sasha Banks tonight. Charlotte Flair countered it with the knees, hit the natural selection, and wins a classic 4.5-star match. So there you go, that's the rivalry complete. Banks and Flair, it's officially over. I'm sure Flair will move on to something else. We'll see what is in store for Sasha Banks. But it's a big win for Charlotte Flair. It's a big ending to WWE Payback. And this could be fatal for SmackDown. I think Raw's going to need to put on a great show to beat us, let's be honest. We had a tremendous show tonight, so let's see what Raw can do. Let's see what Raw has got up their sleeve. Opening match, that is not what we needed. The rivalry's been completed, but they kick off with 4.5 stars. That's really bad. That is really bad for us. Austin Theory versus Timothy Thatcher up next. Austin Theory picks up a big win. Again, it's another rivalry complete 3.5 stars. This is not looking good. Ivar and Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar picks up a win. That's another rivalry complete. So Raw completing a bunch of rivalries here, which might be a good thing, which might mean that they've got no rivalries going into the next week. And then main event, Becky Lynch versus Reckoning. Strange that Raw have no titles on the line. I thought that's something that might have helped us, but at the moment it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. And Becky wins an amazing match there, and that is that rivalry completed also. So we matched Raw on the penultimate match. We beat Raw in the main event. We marginally lost out in the second match of the night, but the big difference was the opener. Raw absolutely killed us in the opener. We only done a 3-star match. They done a 4.5. I think that means that Raw is probably going to have a big advantage. So show quality was C, match card quality was a B. We get 174,000 new fans. So I mean that is good, but I've got a feeling that Raw is absolutely tanked this. 187. So they beat us. They put on a match card quality of an A. I'm obviously not happy to lose, but I thought Raw might actually, got more fans than us there by quite a margin, but they didn't. So, you know what? Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, they've gained about 13,000 fans on us, but I think based on how good their show is, it could have been a hell of a lot worse for us. So you know what? We'll take that. John Cena was on Twitter. Cameron Grimes nearly gave the crowd heat stroke blowing all that hot air. So surprised Cena wasn't on the show. We'll see what Raw have in store for him next week. We're winning in the money department, but it's the fans that matter. And at the moment, Raw have more fans than us. So we need to try and rectify that. Starting on week 11. It is in Cleveland, Ohio. 4 weeks away until SummerSlam. We need a big SummerSlam main event, so I'm going to try and get that booked as soon as possible. Chad Gable thinks he's earned a shot at the title. No, I'm sorry, Chad. That's just not happening. You know, I'm not protecting Reigns. I think I'm protecting you. Seriously. I just don't think Chad Gable's the man to get a title shot. If we had, you know, the mid-card belt, if we had the Intercontinental title shot or tag teams, he would definitely get a title shot, but I don't think we can do that. Hey McMahon, you've seen the work I've been putting in, but I know I can do more for the brand. What exactly is Drew McIntyre getting at here? I'm ready to run a main event match, and I know the fans will be excited for it. This would mean a lot to me in my career. What do you say? Seems reasonable, Drew. Maybe Drew McIntyre is the guy that we should be pushing forward, you know, for a shot at Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. We'll find out, though. We'll find out in week 11, where hopefully we can do something and we can get a title match sorted for the pay-per-view. Anyway, guys, that is it. We will be back next time for the first show on the build-up to SummerSlam, Cleveland, Ohio. It's a show that we're going to have to try and win because, again, Raw starting to pull away in the fan support. We need to try and close that gap. Yeah, the build-up to SummerSlam, it's going to be a massive pay-per-view. We need to make the most of this build-up, and we need to make sure that when we get to SummerSlam, we've got 4, you know, really hot matches that can hopefully, you know, defeat Raw. Because I'm sure Raw will bring their A game, so we need to make sure that we bring our A game. But that's it, guys. Till next time, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this pay-per-view, if you enjoyed this series, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share down below. I'll catch you guys later. And until next time, Roman Reigns is still the champion. Charlotte Flair is still the champion. Those two champs still dominating the show. But who knows what will happen on the road to SummerSlam. Till next time, peace.